All right, so here's my XSR900. So I'm gonna take off the gas tank's cover. I already took off all these other bolts and such. So basically, it's a 4mm Allen. Right. So there should be 6 of them, and there's gonna be 4 plastic rivets. 4 plastic rivets, 2 towards the back side and 2 towards the front side. They're basically the same. The only difference between the front and the back one is that the back one here, they're smooth, and the front one has a little bit of texture to them. So you know, when you take it out and you didn't pay attention to that, you should be aware of that. So these plastic rivets, how you take them off. You know, there's lots of different types of plastic rivets. These particular ones are the push-in type. So basically, in the middle, there's like a sort of like a little button, sort of. You basically just push it in. Because this is pretty new, so you can actually hear and feel it. But usually, as they get older, you might not hear or feel anything when you push it in. You push it in, it clicks in, then you could basically just take it out. So how it works. So again, how it works. So that center, right? That center button is this center, this center piece right here. So what this does, when it's new, when you put it in, basically you put it in like this. And with this center piece here, it has these grooves so that the outer prongs here, they could actually sit in and become flush. So they get smaller basically, right? So that's what the center out. So that's how when you put it in, that's how you put it in. And once you put it in your hole, you just push this button so that it's flush. And when you do that, these little prongs here, they will actually push the prongs out, and now you can't push them in anymore, so they're not flush. So basically they expand, so that's how they stay in there, right? And when you push the middle button in to take it out, what you do is you push it in, and it's able to have these prongs come in again and become flush again. So that's how you're able to pull it out. Okay, that's how that works. So I already got everything off. So this centerpiece here is plastic, so be aware of that. I mean, I wish Yamaha would have made this out of metal. That would have been cool. You know, just like the sides here are aluminum. They should have made this out of aluminum as well. That would have been really nice. But this is kind of a complicated shape to make out of metal. I think they could have done it, but you know, it just costs less to make a plastic piece than it does a metal piece or aluminum piece. So let's see. So the side panels just come right off, and nothing else holds it. On the bottom, towards where your inner thigh, you see this little grommet, rubber grommet. So it might hang up on that. So be mindful of that. All right. So this is aluminum. I'm gonna treat it a little bit nice. Put it inside here. So you don't get scratched up, marked up. Cool thing about this is a brushed aluminum. So even if there's a tiny little scratch, you won't notice it too bad. So that's the other side. And that's your gas tank right there. It's a gas tank is actually a steel gas tank, right? That's the reason why this gas tank's not that big. You know, this thing's only 3.5 gallons because those side panels, it's kind of bulky and it kind of sticks out. And there's a lot of space between the side panel and the tank. So that's why this tank isn't as big as it could be. All right, so that's how you take off the panels.